This is massive breaking news. Democrats just won 2 special elections in Florida that were massively favored for the MAGA Republican candidates. A House District 87, just turned blue. That's the district that represents Mar-a-Lago there. And then a State Senate District 14, that went blue as well. That State Senate District 14 was a +7 Trump district. And the House District 87, that special election, was a +11 Trump district. And Donald Trump continuously was endorsing the MAGA Republican candidates in these races, especially the MAGA Republican candidate, John Maples, in the House District 87 race. Donald Trump repeatedly yesterday said, vote for him, vote for him, vote for him. Donald Trump this past weekend, while he was vacationing in Mar-a-Lago and making all those deranged statements about the unlawful war in Iran, brought John Maples on stage. The GOP put all of their energy behind Maples, and he just lost and lost big. Let's go through the facts here, because Florida is turning blue. Take a look at what just went down. Democrat Emily Gregory wins Florida House District 87 special election, defeating Republican John Maples and flipping the seat from red to blue. This is the Mar-a-Lago district. Trump won it by 11 points in 2024 and heavily promoted Maples. Take a look at State Senate District 14. Democrat Brian Nathan will go on to win this Florida State Senate District. This is a district Donald Trump carried by 7 points in 2024. It's also the second Florida seat Democrats have flipped tonight. Yes, Mar-a-Lago is represented at the state level by a Democrat. And just to remind you what's been going on in the past 24 to 48 hours, and I think this is top of mind of the people in Florida. Right now, gas prices are through the roof. Energy prices are through the roof. Insurance prices are through the roof. People can't afford groceries. Americans are suffering, being psychologically tortured under this Trump regime and this idiotic regime. They're posting memes like this today. The goal is not just to reach the moon, but to stay. America will never give up the moon again. What are you talking about? Just help Americans right now who are suffering. At the same time, the Trump regime is sending thousands of troops for a potential ground invasion in Iran, and Americans have had it. Enough is enough with these MAGA Republican con artists, these scammers, these individuals who are inflicting so much damn pain on the American people, and the people in Florida just made a powerful statement. Let's take a look at what went down as well over this past weekend. You'll see right here, John Maples there with Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago. Trump brought Maples on stage. I'll show you the moment that Trump brought Maples on stage. Just look at this. Donald Trump repeatedly said, vote Maples, vote Maples, vote Maples on social media. We have all of those posts. My strong endorsement, my strong endorsement. Also, this was the race that Donald Trump voted by mail after attacking vote by mail, because he's a hypocrite and a liar about every damn thing. And the people of Florida said, enough of this crap. We've given the Republicans their chance for far too long. They've screwed over our state. They've behaved like treasonous traitors. Enough is enough. Let's take a look at what went down this weekend here. Let's play this clip right here.
Is John Maples here? Get up here, John. You gotta meet John. I'm endorsing John. He's got the greatest commercial I think I've ever seen. The only thing it says is Trump's endorsing me. Come up here, John. Come on up. Thanks.
Well, thank you so much, and I'm humbled to be on the stage with the best president we could ever imagine. And I'm honored to serve, and I think it's only common sense, as we've learned from our great president, to name Southern Boulevard from Mar-a-Lago all the way to the other coast of Florida, and to rename our airport, President Donald J. Trump. Thank you all.
Now let's take a look at Who is Emily Gregory? What was the message that she was sending? She's talking about issues like affordability. She's talking about issues that resonate with the people of Florida. How can we help you improve your life? Here, play this clip.
Who do you represent when you go to Tallahassee?
Yeah, I'm going to Tallahassee to represent everyone. You know, I'm a small business owner. I sit on the school advisory council of my children's elementary school. When my husband was active duty Army, I was the family readiness group leader, the FRG leader. And in any of those roles, I never ask what someone's partisan registration is. I don't care if you're a Democrat, a Republican, or an independent. I know that we all want the same things. We all want safety. We all want prosperity. We just need to come together, find pragmatic solutions, and solve some of these affordability crisis issues.
And what a powerful video Emily Gregory put out. And one of the things in this video that I'll show you, this was one of the, I think, election videos that really resonated with the people. You had John Maples and all of these MAGA, ultra MAGA people talking about Donald Trump Boulevard and Donald Trump this, and let's spend all the taxpayer money as taxpayers in Florida are already suffering to build Donald Trump monuments and Donald Trump this and Donald Trump that. Enough is enough. Check out this video by Emily Gregory, your new House of Representative, State House District Representative. Let's play this clip right here.
We've all felt it. Groceries cost more. Electric bills are up. Rent keeps climbing. John Maple's solution? Raise your taxes. That's exactly what he's done for the last 3 straight years. And while insurance costs soar, Maple's solution is to take campaign money from the very industry that caused the crisis. Florida families need affordable solutions, not more of the same. Emily Gregory is running to lower costs and put families first. Make your plan to vote for Emily Gregory.
And here's what Emily Gregory recently told CNN about representing Donald Trump, that she's one of 187,000 or so constituents that she now has. Donald, you're represented by a Democrat. Let's play this clip.
You know, if you win, President Trump's going to be one of your constituents, right? That's the reality. Mar-a-Lago happens to be in the district, right? If you win, and obviously endorsed your opponent, we know that. But is there anything you'd say to him, if you are the winner here?
I would be happy to have a conversation, and all 180,000 residents of District 87 are my priority if I'm so lucky to serve. So I will put them all with equal weight.
And Emily, I want to ask you one other thing, just, as you're talking, and I know, you're a military spouse, and we're, in a war now. There are thousands of troops heading to the Middle East. How does all of this weigh on you and your family and those closest to you now?
So we, as a family, are very concerned about another endless war. Of course, it's outside the scope of the State House, but it does have personal ramifications for my family. So, I pray for our troops and I pray for our family, and I hope a resolution comes sooner rather than later.
Now I'll show you what some of the right-wing voices were saying, how they were trying to hype up John Maples. John Maples was on Florida's Voice, and he was praising Governor DeSantis on Florida's Voice for replicating Trump's policy. He was saying DeSantis and Trump have really created a golden age for the people of Florida, right? Everybody's thriving and doing amazing and having their caviar and having golden ballrooms. It's a banquet, as Treasury Secretary Scott Best was saying. Everybody is so rich and doing great. That's what you ran on? Because I don't think you're connected to what's really going on out there. Here, play this clip.
The president is playing this game of chess while the rest of us are playing this comfortable game of checkers. I mean, he just knows exactly what needs to be done, and the timing, it couldn't be more imperative. And what I love is that here in the state, a lot of what the president is doing, a great governor is replicating that here within our state. And we've got great leadership within the House and the Senate as well. And so those guys are really dialed into keeping that majority, but also making sure we're affecting the people. I'm knocking on doors, and what I'm hearing is that, hey, we need to make sure that, homeowners insurance is addressed, property taxes are addressed, and some of these things that are squeezing our residents and the constituents.
Now, you also had him do this video with Byron Donalds, big ultra MAGA Republican who's running for governor. And I think that Byron Donalds is going to lose that governor's race. Remember this whole year what I've been saying? Florida's turning blue, and lots of people criticize us and go, oh, Ben, you're being hyperbolic. Oh, they're not turning blue. They are turning blue. More evidence of it right now. This is what Byron Donalds, the video Byron Donalds put out. You can see it for yourself. Let's play it.
Florida, I'm here with John Maples. John's going to be the next state representative in District 87. But you got to get out and vote. Come on now, Trump country. Make sure you get out and vote. Vote for John Maples. Turnout election is when?
March 24th. Come on, baby. We need you. Let's do it.
March 24. Make sure you show up and vote. We need John in the State House. God bless you guys. Make sure you go vote. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, we'll see you on March 24th.
John's going to be your next state rep, baby.
Now, let me give you some insight into these races as well. Why were there special elections in Florida's House District 87 and Senate District 14? Well, the reason there were vacancies was because Ron DeSantis, the MAGA Republican governor there, appointed the incumbents to other offices. For example, Florida House District 87 became vacant in August when Republican Representative Mike Caruso resigned after DeSantis appointed him as the Palm Beach County Clerk of the Circuit Court and Comptroller, replacing the previous clerk who had moved to county administrator. The district went without a representative for about 7 months during the 2026 legislative session. DeSantis eventually called the special election via executive order in late 2025 after delays prompted a lawsuit by the Democratic candidate. Why was DeSantis dragging this out? He saw the writing was on the wall and that Florida was turning blue. This House District 87 represents coastal districts in Palm Beach County and South Palm Beach, as well as West Palm Beach and Riviera Beach and Juno Beach and Jupiter and some of these surrounding areas right there. We'll talk about Florida State Senate District 14 right now. This seat became vacant in August 2025 as well, when Republican State Senator Jay Collins resigned after DeSantis appointed him as the lieutenant governor, filling the spot left when Jeanette Nunes resigned to become interim president of Florida International University. As with House District 87, there was a delay in calling the election, which led to an ACLU-backed lawsuit by a Tampa voter to force action. DeSantis issued the executive order in October 2025, setting primaries in January and the general election for today. This district covers parts of Hillsborough County, specifically the western and southwestern portions. It also includes area of South Tampa, northward to Lutz, along with parts of Tampa and nearby communities, but not the full county. So if you're just wondering, Ben, why are there special elections today? That's why there were special elections today. Now, I'll share this with you as well, as you want to just see what some of the kind of right-wing voices were doing to try to call out Emily Gregory and say, look how radical she is. Look how extreme she is. Democratic candidate Emily Gregory was highlighted by Florida Voice, right-wing media entity there, and basically saying, can you believe that she was supporting the protesters of ICE? And she was thanking the ICE protesters. Yeah, I can, because people want ICE and Border Patrol abolished. They're killing people on our streets. They're terrorizing people. They're not doing their core functions, and they're terrorizing people in Florida as well. The Latino community there is under attack. Absolutely betrayed by the Trump regime that said they were only going after the dangerous criminals. But that's not who they went after. They went after hardworking people, construction workers. We're not dumb. We know what's happening, and the people of Florida just let their voices be heard. Here, let's play this clip just so you can see how right-wing media was referencing all of this. Here, play this clip.
You have a campaign mailer that the House Republican Campaign Committee put out that reminds people about Democrat candidate Emily Gregory's immigration stance. Now, this is the Democrat who's running against John Maples there in the March 24th special election that's happening for Florida House. And it's important for so many reasons, but check this out. So we find out today that Gregory's August 27th, 2025 social media post talked about how she thanked organizers of an anti-ICE vigil. Can I say that again? So the Democrat, Emily Gregory, the Democrat was thanking organizers of an anti-ICE vigil, highlighting her family's deported babysitter's father, Marcos, and then urged donations to bring him back into the United States. Now, there are some people that would see something like that and go, I'm not sure I knew about that, about the Democrat candidate, Emily Gregory, there in the March 24th special election for Florida House District 87. Maybe I didn't know about this. Well, you should.
Well, there you have it, folks. What a huge day for Democrats nationally, right? This bodes very well for the midterms as a blue tsunami is growing and growing. But let me just repeat, the Democrat Emily Gregory wins the Florida House District 87's special election. Trump won it by 11 points in 2024. Democrat Brian Nathan wins the Florida State Senate District 14. Donald Trump carried it by 7 points in 2024. Two major flips. Really, I would say unprecedented, but we've been seeing this more and more and more. Fight for democracy, fight for the people, support affordability, help deal with people's issues, and the voters will reward you. But make sure you deliver. Make sure you actually make your promises, make good on your promises. All right? And just while everybody's watching this as well, can you all do me a favor too? You know the MeidasTouch Network's expanding. Scott McFarlane just joined the MeidasTouch Network. Will you do me a favor? Subscribe to Scott McFarlane's YouTube channel right now. I want to get that channel 100,000 subscribers in the first 48 hours. So if you can, just search at Scott McFarlane News. Of course, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Help us get to 7 million subscribers. But let's grow Scott's platform right now. Search at Scott McFarlane News. Thank you all so much for watching. Big day, folks.
Love this video? Support independent media and unlock exclusive content, ad-free videos, and custom emojis by becoming a paid member of our YouTube channel today. You can also gift memberships to others. Let's keep growing together.